I'll be right there. I'm just getting my stuff here. I'm live, so just, I'm not on camera. Teresa.
Hello, Ramblers.
Okay. Oh, I just have to take my vitamins. Hang on. Did you take the box of vitamins that was over there? Okay.
Yeah, put it away.
Okay. Oh. Hello. Hey, Robin. Oh, happy you're a Rambler. Jennifer James wants everyone to know she's okay. Don't worry about her. She's just fine. Hold on, I'm just swallowing a bunch of vitamins. Okay. Let me put my camera on. Ugh. I feel like I have vitamins stuck in my throat now. Hello. Okay, so let's see who's here. Oh gosh, look what I just did. That was my mouse. Yeah, everything's fine. It was my mouse. Went flying. Uh-oh, what happened? Hold on a minute. Now I lost my, okay. There we go. Okay. Hi, Whisper to Me. Hi, Lori Stewart. Hi, Teacup. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kansas City Lights. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Miss Mary. Hi, Little Dove. Hey, Rockin' Robin. Hi, April. Miss Mick Jagger. Deb on the Move. Evelyn. Evelyn, I got your email. Now, do you just want the documents? Because, see, the thing is, that I can send you easily. The other stuff, like videos, they're in huge zipped files. I'll talk to you about it. Hey, Lacey. Hey, Shari. Hi, Hurricane Hunter. Hey, Sharon. Hi, Judy. Hi, Ann. Hi, Ivy. Hi, Sakura. Hey, Robin. Kaza, Evie, Mystery Truth Seeker, Lacey. Who's the lady that keeps coming? Some lady is in the comments, not only here, but in those comments on like Wendy V's channel, saying that she's gonna propose to Jimmy and that she would cook for him and she would be a better wife for him. Have you guys seen those comments? I'm laughing. And I tell Jimmy, and you know what Jimmy says? He goes like this, "Don't worry, honey." I said, "Jimmy, do you really think I'm worried?" I'm sorry. I'm just like, I don't even know who this is, Jimmy. It's not like, you know, it's like, does he really think I'm that fragile? I don't know if he does really, if he really believes that. I don't know, I'm scared. Hey, Flower Girl. Hi, Miss Mary. What did I get? Two Scooter. Hey, Judy. Hi, Sam. Hi, Delia. Hey, Wildlife. Hi, Earthbound Spirit. Hey, Barbara. Hi, Suzanne. Lisa H. Sam. Judy. Did I get Tracy B? Hi. Little Dove, I got you, right? Chris Ree. Devon, I got you. Tico. Karen McCann. Daisy Love. What else did I miss? Did I miss any of this? Hey, Carol Boyce. Hi, it's Apple Snapple. Hey, Rabbit Dog. How are ya? Tammy B. That person is... But it's just... I was laughing. And Jimmy... Jimmy's going down the basement. He goes like this. "Don't worry about it, honey." Will I please say hi, Humpty Dumpty? Hey, staff. I don't know if it's the same person because, like, they left, like, I don't know how many comments yesterday. Stuff like, why should Jimmy have to microwave something? If I was his wife, I would microwave it for him. I would cook for him. And a couple of the moderators, I guess, took it out because I see them like they go into like an unknown place and it says removed by a moderator. So, but I have to check the name because then on Wendy's channel, this woman said, and I am going to propose to Jimmy and you should just get off. I want Jimmy to take the channel. I'm like, okay, all right, that's good. I'll take a couple of days off. I was laughing. Hey, Julie T. Oh, you give up trying to tell me what? Apple? Snapple? You're trying to tell me something? What's he trying to tell me? Judy. Did you see last night? No, you guys know each other in real life? What do you mean in real life? From Walgreens? Did you not know? I didn't see that. I saw your book. I put your book up there. Hold on. So you and Jeannie know each other in real life and you didn't know it until tonight? Like, you just met each other in the chat and then you knew each other in real life? You thought my thingy was green and now it's, well, what thingy? Which thingy? You found out last night? That's wild. How? How does she know you? From Walgreens? Did Juan just come into Walgreens? Like, does he live around there? Or is it because of the, was that during the, no, couldn't have been during the trial, right? Because it's, someone wants to put Jimmy under the tree this Christmas. I'm not joking. I'm going to see if it's the same lady. If it's two different ladies, then maybe I have to start to worry. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Miara. Oh, there's Miara. I just talked to Lisa. Oh, you're dealing with a headache? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I talked to Lisa today. She told me about that, Miara. Welcome. Sorry about your headache. So what happened now? I want to see Apple Snapple. What did Apple Snapple say? Yeah, Rabbit Dog was, you were great. Jimmy, thanks you very much, because sometimes Jimmy, he's like, he has got so many things, he's got ADD too. So many things going through his mind at one time, and it's like a filing cabinet that exploded. So thank you for concisely getting out what he was trying to say. But now where's Apple Snapple? Yeah, because she asked where I lived and I told her, and I used to work at her Walgreens. Oh, really? And then she just, wow, your Walgreens must be big. Like, she's like immediately like, oh, you're the guy at Walgreens? You must be a very personable guy, because Juan Martinez really liked you too. Right? You must be really, she, because I don't know, like, if someone said to me, hey, you know, I don't go to Walgreens much, but let me think. I don't know, I might know you from the Dollar Tree or from Walmart or from, I don't know what else, somebody there. That's amazing. You are very, okay. His wife is a sweetheart. Oh, Juan's wife. I thought you were going to tell me Jeannie was a guy, and I'm like, no. Okay. So what did they say about the Jimmy? Oh, let me see if I can find it. Well, the one that left the comments on mine, I'll tell you what it is, because I am curious to see if it's the same person. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to remember which video it was. It was not last night. It was, let me see. I think it was the night. Let me go here. Hang on. Because it's not anybody that's normally here ever. It was just, I was laughing. But then when I saw it on the other channel, I was like, what? Let me see. And Jimmy thought I was like really, really upset. Okay. Let me see. It was, I think it was this one. Let me see. One of them, I guess she had left a lot of comments, and I know some of the moderators had taken them off, but they go in that queue that I have, so I can still see them. Let's see. I know she has a blue, her name is in blue. Hang on. Oh, it is the same woman. Yeah. Linda O'Hara. Jimmy, you never saw these, right? I think it's Linda O'Hara. Wait a second. Yeah. Yes, it is. Don't burn your food, Jimmy. See, I would make it for you if I was your wife. No, wait, Jimmy, wait, she's going to propose. Oh, she put the proposal here, too. I want to propose to him. I think I can see him in the fridge. Come out and play with us. She wrote all these comments about you, Jimmy. Where's Jimmy? Can't he do a live, please?
Honey, I choose to cook.
I know.
Right? I
Yeah.
love to cook.
Yeah. So, and then somebody said to her, "Can you get a man?" But they hold on. Now she will be upset with me saying anything about my Jimmy. Leave him alone, or I will be angry.
And somebody responded right there. What is that?
Somebody responded to this one. Let me see. This is the kind. They put that it was that kind of fan. Not a. Okay, I don't know. And then she wrote. Oh, there's more up here. She wrote in another one that she was going to propose to you as well, on another channel that she was going to propose to you. So that's that. There's your new female suitor, Jimmy.
Well, I have a fan.
You have a very
stalking fan, maybe. But
okay, there you go.
On the days I say I'm going to cook, do you think you know? There's no sense in arguing with me, right?
No.
Honey, I just start doing it.
Yeah.
I love cooking, and I cook good.
Hey, J Bills. When Jimmy was raised, it's harder when you're emotionally. Yeah, right. No, Rabbit Dog said it's because I said thank you because you got out what you were trying to say very, concisely. No, Rabbit Dog got out. So he said, well, it's harder when you're emotionally close to the issue to try to get it out.
It's hard for me anyway. I get the jabber.
Yeah, jabber.
It looks like me.
Hey, J Bells. Let's see. So would his fans be called Sprinkles like Jimmy's? Yeah, that's his first one, right? That's his first, her Jimmy. That's what?
That kind of fan.
Yeah, that kind of fan, yeah.
Maybe she's probably just joking around. Probably.
Jimmy says she's probably joking around. Have you guys seen her around? She's a lot. Rabbit Dog had a lot of fans. He did. You did, Rabbit Dog. You had a lot of the ladies. I think so many of the guys in true crime, right? Because there's so many women that when any of them get on, like when Jeff got on, like it's just like, oh my gosh. But if you have an accent like that, then you're really something else. Good night, Mira. Okay, so I called Lisa. I had a good conversation with Lisa today. So she is going through some medical things. Keep her in your prayers. And but she said she's going to get through this and will be on the mend. And they're like a pack of hyenas just because. Yeah, right, Winterstone? I know. That accent will do it. That accent, that'll do it. So, yeah, so she's going to go through, she's going to get through that stuff and then get on the mend and be back in. So that was good. We had a good chat. I'm in, right, you too, then it seems, right? Yeah. You're going to go soak? Okay, you go soak, Apple Snapple. So what else is I going to say? Yeah, I spoke to Lisa, and then Jennifer James says she wanted. I spoke to Jennifer James tonight. She wants, you guys to know she's fine, and not to worry, because she knows ramblers worry, and ramblers do worry. They do. Right? I don't know. When I had custom windows installed, the man had a Scottish accent. I had to hide in the basement and collect myself. See, and at first I thought it was a Scottish accent, but then you're from Ireland, right, Rabbit Dog? Then it was Ireland. At first I thought this is Scotland. We are anxiety people. Yeah, anxiety. Oh, you are from Scotland, but you lived in Ireland. Oh, because somebody said, I don't know who it was, they said something like, oh, well, of course the man from Ireland will, tell the story or something. And that's why I thought, okay. Somebody said that, didn't they? Did you guys see that? Somebody said that. Oh, no, Julie T, no. No, I think you're thinking of, Lisa's the one, remember she came on with her husband, Gary, and they told a story about, one of his cousins, like, I don't know, Gary's like 3 times removed, but that she was, it was in Illinois, I think, she was abducted and murdered. And then she came on with the decoupage and all the dolls. Remember that, Lisa? Hey, Renee. Ooh, Renee, I have something to show you. Look what I have been doing. I've been crafting today. I changed my windows out. I used my Cricut. I made them all myself. I actually figured out how to make the moldings. And it's very sparkly. I changed them. Remember I had white windows up here? I changed them out for sparkly. At least I'm going to do the sparkly stuff on the front. I did the door. I designed this door over here. I'm going to put like a doorknob. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with the sides, whether I'm going to go real sparkly on the sides too or not. But since it's one of those puts houses, I still have to put a lot more snow on the roof, but I'm going to put a wreath. Oh, here I have a wreath, and then I'm going to put trying to get like a tiny little wreath over here to hang here, and then I have trees. Might do some window boxes, but I've been working with my Cricut, so that's why I'm on late today, because I was crafting and stuff, and making phone calls, talking to people, all that kind of good stuff. crafting in my cluttered kitchen. I did make that. I was like, really, I didn't know what to do with. I was gonna make shutters, but then they didn't have molding, so tomorrow night, Ivy. So I just decided to do it like that. And I've got to do the other one, but I know how to do it. It's now that I have my little window template, I can just raise it and shrink it. I'm making a tutorial about how I did it, but I'm really impressed. And I think, I don't know, the gold looks just like better than the for one of these kinds of houses, the sparkly. Okay, so let's see. Your snowman's yeah. I'm gonna put lights in the house. That's why I only put the yellow behind the door. The windows I'm gonna leave all open because I'm gonna put lights in the house. Hey, Salagy. Thanks, Sam. I'm just getting here. Is there a topic we are on? How long have you been a rambler? Do we have topics? Right now, we're just catching up, and I was showing everybody my house that I was crafting. And before that, we were talking about Jimmy's love interest. And then we were talking about Rabid Dog's accent, whether it was from Ireland or Scotland. What did we discuss before that? Apple Snapple and Jeannie knowing each other, finding out that they knew each other. Apple Snapple got a little bit like, oh, I'm not going to tell her again. She can't even read the chat. But then he was like, okay, I got it, So that was all good. Oh, the title from yesterday? So what, who cares? I don't have time. You know why? YouTube just keeps it in there. I just wish they would just, like, give me a generic title that I don't have to go in there and... Thanks, Judy. But we are going to talk about the trial because they didn't do anything today. I was like, what? Why are they not doing anything today? So Curtis Wright is going to come in on Tuesday. And the judge is like, I'm going to have to call for transport for him. Are you going to be ready for him Tuesday? And they're like, well, yeah, I think so. I hope so. We've got some no, I don't think he said diagrams. He didn't say exhibits. What did he say? Did he say exhibits? Displays? What were the defenses bringing in, the displays or exhibits? Like as if it was the science fair. So they want to have enough time. They're going to recall some of the witnesses. And, so you want Curtis Wright. So I guess the prosecution rested and, like, nobody was prepared. So it's like they just checked out. And we'll see you tomorrow. So nothing really happened. But Tuesday, Curtis Wright is supposed to come back in. And then they said, do you want anyone else that's in custody? I guess they don't. Nobody wants little Jimmy Rogers in his turtle suit, I was just getting here. I'm joking, Tessa. Don't take it so seriously. I'm just goofing with you. I'm a goofy person, Tessa. Don't worry about it. No, don't harm, no foul. I'm just goofing around with you. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't joke around with you. You were wondering why it was. I know, right? It was over so fast. I'm like, it didn't even start. What's going on? Curtis, Sievers, and Roger. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? How much they look alike, Cece? All is well. My father used to say, it's 11 o'clock and all is well. Yeah, all is well. Don't stress, Tessa. It's all good. It's all good, man. But you know what? I have to finish these houses so we can do the slideshow, but I still don't think I got everybody's house. It's coming together. What's coming? Your houses? Tell the newbies about the fake kitchen. So, tomorrow, I guess, will be a full day, and then they'll be off. Are they going to be off Friday, Thursday, and Friday, and then come back on Monday? Gotta tell your friends that it is my own time. Hey, Diana, how are you? So, goodbye, Judy. See you later. So they're going to take off Thursday and Friday, Linda. Okay. Jimmy, don't fall for it. What was that? What did you say? Hunting season? Oh, husband hunting must have officially started. Jimmy, don't fall for it. Goodness. They said court would be finishing at same time as today, too. Tomorrow they're going to have a really tiny little short day? That's ridiculous. Chest waders are called fishing boots here? Oh, really? Fishing boots. But they're more than boots. Right? They're way more than boots. Oh, yeah, I have so much more to do on it. You can really get yourself carried away. Hi, your best friend. Here you go, girl. So, you can't stand... Susie. It's funny. Oh, come on. The defense attorney makes it 4 clones. But those two, I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it just crazy how much they look alike? I mean, that's wild. And I just... What was with the... just the references that they might be more than friends? Do you think there's any truth to that? That they might be more than friends? Does anybody think there might be any truth to that? Like, why was that brought up and then it was objected and... You thought it, Sandy? Brothers from... No, yeah, it's Anne and then other... Because that means use your other phone. They're very subtle. Like, why would they have to break up the... Make it so obvious. You can't stand when he goes up for the sidebar. There's Lisa. Lisa, we just saw your friend. There's Lisa. Lisa's in the chat there. Lisa, did you see my house, Lisa? I was working with the Cricut on it. I made the moldings on the front myself. I made these, Lisa. Look at this. See? Up here they're sparkly. It's hard to see because they're on the gold, but I had them as white before, but they look better gold. And I think a Putz house like this has to be really sparkly and quite gaudy. Because that's how they really are. They use a lot of glitter on them. Love a bit of sparkle. This has a lot of sparkle. And then I painted that, like this is the metallic roof. I'm going to put more snow on it, but this is a metallic paint. I'm going to put more snow on it. Hey, Eric, where'd you go? My fake house and all the bling on it. You quit coffee to reduce your anxiety? Two Scooter. It's hi, Two Scooter. Two Scooter. Hi, Nanette. Hey, Jeannie. I heard you know Apple Snapple. You must be shopping at the Walgreens a lot. That you just, hey, yeah, that you yeah, that's good. Or he's probably just really a great, stands out. You have missed everyone. Yeah, we've missed you. You love the sparkles? Yeah. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do on the sides. If I'm going to go sparkles or I'm just going to go like metallic. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, Kristen. I've got a lot more to do. I've got to put a wreath here, 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 here. I'm not good with it. And then I'm going to put a little tiny wreath on the door, like hanging down. Oh, thank you, Eric, for all the hard work, you and the mods. Thank you. What's the matter, RC Breeze? It's very pretty, yes. I have tiny little wreaths. I bought tiny, and I'm gonna put shrubbery. I have shrubbery for the front. Did you finish yours, Lisa? Did you finish yours completely? And you know what else I'm gonna do? Because I'm gonna be very productive while I'm sitting here. I'm gonna put my house over there. Now you can't see my house because it's on the other side. But I'm gonna be very productive while I'm sitting here and talking to you for a second. Dollhouse, I have them in the other room. I bought them. My haul. Remember my haul from Michael's? When I went to, it was a beautiful day here in New York. Was it nice by you, Lisa? Did you have a really warm day? It was beautiful. So when I went to get the kids off the bus, of course I walked on this gorgeous day. And of course there were more pine cones. So I have more pine cones. And then I promised you guys that I would toss them in oil. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? Toss them in oil. So I've got my oil box, and I'm going to toss them while we're sitting here for a minute so nobody freaks about anything. I'm going to use the Merry and Bright again. Sievers, there was nothing happening today. Or, yeah, nothing. Nothing with nothing. Your son is coming with his 9-month-old triplets? Really? Wow. Researching all this stuff. It is. You should have seen us you should have been around last year. So I'm just gonna, I'll put some oil in the bag and toss the pine cones in. Look how nice they opened. You see how far they opened? Remember the ones that were real skinny and you guys said, I didn't know they opened. I've got some big ones in my bike basket. And you know what? I think I got some pinecone stuff in my cider. So I'm gonna. Hey Jimmy? Oh, I just wondered if you were available, but if you're not, it's okay. You don't need to, it's okay. I can manage. Uh-oh. It's alright, don't worry, I'll get him. Hold on. It's okay, I'm good. I made it. Only dropped one, then I got it, and then I got to get the other ones. Sorry, I'll be right with you. Trying to be productive. Hey, Mandy Hall, how are you? Oh, Jimmy, Two Scooter would like to see you for a minute. Two Scooter. She's quite demanding. Okay. All right, so. I don't know. Oh, not you? Who wants to see him? Oh, me? Oh, she said that I wanted to see him. Yeah, everything is good. Now you insulted him. Now he feels rejected. He feels rejected. Okay, so I'm gonna just keep these in here with the oil so you guys don't freak. And then I'm gonna make my trees out of them. Hey there, you're popping in, Pouty Gorilla? Okay. You're gonna be gone for a few days. Alright. Have a nice few days. Oh, you all wanna see Jimmy? This is that oil that Jimmy read. You missed it, Lisa, the other day. He showed how he magnified it, but it's got sweet orange oil, it has cinnamon, it has pine. It's a really Christmassy blend. Hey, Renee Bird. Hi, Vala. Let me see. They smell really nice. And vanilla. Yeah, you go there. I just had a moment of deja vu when I just said, hi, Vala, and I opened this. And I could hear someone else doing that. Hi, Vala. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Peggy K. You started collecting pieces for a Christmas Village. I went from 0. Oh my gosh. I have so much Christmas Village stuff, right? And I never even... I saw somebody selling the apartment 56 houses really cheap, like super duper cheap. I couldn't believe it because I don't know if anything fell in my cider. I don't know. Smell must be great. It is great, and I'm going to make my trees. That's going to be another tutorial. I'm going to make my trees. But now nobody has to worry about the bugs anymore, okay? There's not that I saw any bugs, or nor have I ever. But it is, you know why I did it? Because it's nice that they smell nice. And they, you know, I think it'll be nice that they smell nice. Okay, so I want to clear one thing up about the house. Okay. Do realize that house, some of those photos were taken 8 months after when they went to arrest Mark. So when we talk about some of the mess, and I think last night I said, hey, good, doing labeling. Hey, good, buying folders. I was looking at positive things. But some fake profile had to come in, and she stole someone's, a social media influencer's photo. She stole it and put it in, and I'm going to tell the woman, because she's going around with this woman's photo. She's not this woman, and leaving horrible comments. So I am going to let her know that somebody, and I did tell this one. I said, I'm going to let the social, but saying like, oh, that we were doing all this stuff, you know, and I said, no, that's not at all what it was. But also, fake profile Brittany. Mark lived there for 8 months, darling. So that mess that you see there is not Teresa's mess. It's Mark's mess. A murderer. Okay? So don't worry about it. And you can take your fake profile, take that Instagram picture off, because that's copyright and you're not allowed to have it. You're not that woman. And head on off, shuffle off to Buffalo. Okay, so has Mark been in prison? all this time, but I just want to tell you that those, a lot of those pictures are from 8 months ago, like the office pictures, things like that. Those really weird comments. Are you talking about Jimmy's and Myra Rabbit Dog? Are you talking about the one that said we about the messy comments? Hey Birdie. Hey Bagel. Where's the buffalo roll? Yeah, and then, oh, wait a minute, I've got some news. Hold on a minute. Somebody sent me something today about that. There was a robbery to boot. So hold on a minute. Hang on. Somebody sent me something today about that. Thank you. Let me see. That was... Now, Robbie sent me something, and I saw on Facebook, on YouTube, that some YouTuber's son was missing. Oh wait, somebody's answering me now about that. Asked me if I would share something, and then when I went to share it, the link was not, the link I was given didn't work. And then I just asked, let me see. Okay, and now they're saying he deleted the video and I don't see an update. I believe the son is 13 years old. Yeah, I know that. So I don't know anything. Does anybody know anything what happened there? If the son was found or what? I'm just going to go back to the chat. Does anyone know what was, if the son was found? Because I went to post it like earlier today, way earlier, and it said that, then I went to the channel and there was no update. Yeah, Bethany, do you know anything about that? Did they find him? Did they... anything about it? Because the link that I was given was dead. You know what I mean? It said that video doesn't exist. But then how come... wouldn't he have left the video up so we could... because they were asking everyone to share it, all creators to share it for him. And I would have shared it, but... the link doesn't work. And there's no update on his channel. Anybody have any insight into that? Yeah, they said his son ran away. He's been gone for 10 days. And then the link I was going to put up doesn't work. He always said people were out to get him. Maybe he found him. Well, that's what I thought. So I'm like, oh, good, they must have found him. And then I went to the channel just to see. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me, Two Scooter? Took off with an older girlfriend? Oh my gosh, he's only 14? Yikes. Yikes. Well, I mean, at least that, you know, hopefully he's okay. He's like, he wasn't abducted. You know what I mean? So at least, hopefully there's somewhere, you know, where it'll be found. I think that's better than just thinking your kid is just plain out abducted somewhere, right? I mean, it's not, believe me, it's not great. But, you know, if you have to have a choice between that he went with someone or he was abducted, you go with the went with someone. Case in Michigan, woman missing, really strange. Adrienne Quintal, car there, keys there. Think they said her phone was on the roof. Friend she called said she heard gunfire. That does not sound good, Carol. Said he had been sneaking out of the house and older kids were showing up at the house. Yeah, two-scooter, right? But nobody's heard any update why he took the video down. Did anyone hear why he took the video down? No, so no, someone hacked, so, okay, so Julie, is there any update on the other one? Is there another link to share? Okay. All right, he should put an update, but, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I would have shared it if, there was a valid link, but there's not a valid link, so just want to let you guys know that. Another creator had posted something about his son being missing, 14 years old, for 10 days, and asked creators to share it to get the word out. But Angel Callie, heard from her a couple of days ago, I think. Have you checked in Slack with her? Okay, so, yeah, and so, but the link doesn't work anymore, and there's no update on the channel that he found the son or anything else. Are everyone's kids on vacation from school already? Used to be that they went till Wednesday. Now you get off on Tuesday. That's good. Are anybody's kids at school tomorrow? Do any kids have school tomorrow? Yours have a half day tomorrow. Okay. Ours are gone, off vacation. Yours has? Okay. Today was the last day. The last day for what in Cambridge? Your grands are out all week. Oh, they've been out all week? Wow. Your school off the whole week? Wow. Monday for hunting. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard of that in ages, Dalia. They used to do that up here, like way before my kids ever got into the school system. The first day of hunting season, the school was closed. That was way before my kids started school here. Because it was like when I was in school in New Jersey, and we used to hear it and be like, are you kidding me? You're off for the first day of hunting season? They were. But they don't do it anymore. They do not do that. Yeah, way back, but they don't do it anymore. So Dalia, you're talking about in Pennsylvania? Near, it's like that, oh, really? Okay. All right, so State College, PA, yeah? Wow. Woman killed in Texas by feral hogs? Wow, you go girl. Okay, so let me go back to where I was, because I got sidetracked with the other thing. Okay. Tom, I have Bonnie's. I have Bonnie's interviews. I am going to put them up, but thank you. Now let's see what's going on. Oh no. Okay. Random guy. Random guy, random guy, random guy. Don't worry about it. Random guy. You know the COPA or the COPPA? I guess random guy just heard about that and he's starting to freak out. Don't freak out, random guy. I'll talk to you all about it. Don't remove any of your videos. Don't remove any of your videos. I will talk to you about it. I will talk to you about it. Don't panic. Don't panic. Please don't panic. Okay. Final day at Michael's. Okay, now let me get the thing that. Okay, our Seabreeze. Yeah, that you're talking about the Rothwell case. We discussed that. Sorry, lives not far from where it happened, and we discussed it the other night. Now let me see. Hold on a minute. Brenda, got your email. Okay, I'm trying to find the email. This scares me, like sometimes when I got it. Okay, Robin. Thank you for sending this, Robin. So she said, I thought you might find this article interesting, or funny at the very least. Apparently we weren't the only ones that thought the place was a little messy. So here's the article. Now, she said if I could just find something about why her SUV van was a disaster. A lot of people have said the van might be in that condition due to going to the beach in the salt water. I don't know. All right, I'm going to try to look. I'm going to pull this article up here. Okay, hang on. Okay. This. Get rid of this guy. And okay, it says a break-in at the Bonita Springs home of murdered Dr. Teresa Sievers left the unoccupied dwelling a mess. Now, of course, somebody's gonna. Now, I wonder, before I even read this article, when it happened. But if anybody saw those crime scene photos, maybe they thought, oh, wow, there's cash all over this place. So they left the unoccupied, but this is afterwards. This was in 2017. So it says they left the unoccupied dwelling a mess with drawers and shelves ransacked. The burglary was reported to the Lee County Sheriff's Office before 1 p.m. on May 26th by Jennifer Mummert. Now, Mummert is his attorney, so, but not Jennifer, so maybe it's the wife, a representative of the Faga law firm of Naples, which represents Teresa Sievers' husband, Mark Sievers, 49. Well, he's 49 then. The Lee County Sheriff's Office said that the break-in at the Jarvis Road address happened sometime between May 8th, when Mummert last checked the home, and the 26th. Locks had been changed at the home prior to the burglary, the report said. Although the one-story home looked in disarray, as if it had been ransacked, the report said there were numerous items of value, including televisions, other electronics, and jewelry, left untouched. Teresa Sievers was killed in her home on June 28, 2015, after she returned home alone from a family reunion in Connecticut. Her body was found the next morning after she didn't arrive at work. Investigators said Mark Sievers coordinated the killing with his childhood friend, Curtis Wayne Wright, 48, from Missouri. Authorities have also accused a third man, Jimmy Ray Rogers, of assisting Wright with the slaying. All three men remain jailed. In the his and hers closets in the master bedroom, the shelves had been emptied onto the floor, the report said. Furthermore, the report described clear glass broken on the bathroom floor, bathroom closet shelves emptied on the floor, furniture throughout the home moved away from the walls. Additionally, Mummert told officers that the home's other bedroom dressers were messed up. The law firm representatives also said in the report that while the home was generally disorganized, it was not as messy as it was after the burglary. There was an inventory as well as photos of the home prior to the burglary. Mummert told officers, and she said she needed to review those items to see if there was anything missing. Attempts to contact family members or representatives about the burglary were unsuccessful. The Lee County Sheriff's investigation into the burglary remains active. Okay, so yeah, on top of that, then they had this burglary. Okay, so let's see here. Hold on, I have to pull up my Sievers discovery. We can watch Bonnie Sievers, his mom's interview if you want now, or we can, let me see what else we have. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. So this is a picture of Teresa when she was coming through the airport right before. Hang on a minute. Come on. Wow, this is taking a long time to load. You know your eyes are not playing tricks on you. Okay, here's the photo. Whoops. Now it's going to load like 57 times probably. Yep. You ever do that? You just keep pressing it and now it's going to load. No, only... Uh-oh. Now... Oh, hold on a minute. This is ridiculous. Hang on. Where's my... Okay. So that it's, I mean, it's not good pictures, but if you remember the crime scene photos, you can remember that she was wearing that, it's kind of like an athletic top. I think it was a Lululemon, if I'm remembering correctly. And there are, I believe there were 2 images of her in the airport. Let me see. So yes, there's this other one. Make this a little larger. Yeah, not good photos, but you can see that it is her. Now they went through because there were many medications in the home found. And there were, there's the, baskets of supplements found as well. Now I believe these were part of that holistic or natural, I think her YouTube channel is about that. So I haven't seen her YouTube channel yet. But I did give you guys the link. I'm just trying to see if we've got anything in this that we haven't seen. We've seen all those. Oh, here's one I don't think we saw. Here, hang on. This is the one in the garage where the chest freezer, let's see. Okay, so there's the van, there's the chest freezer, and remember he said her luggage, she just left it there. Now, that's the door to go in, and he's trying to say she just left this here. But this actually looks like maybe it was a tote bag. This was rummaged through, it looks like, and then remember all the stuff that he said was on this just happened to be on the chest freezer. But I see a thing of wipes in here now, and it looks like they took stuff out of her suitcase and went through it here, which is kind of ridiculous, but should have been bagged and put in evidence. I don't know. And then in front of it here looks like another bag or something. And you've got a mop over here. So, let me make sure you're seeing the pictures. Yes, okay. She would have brought it in. Yeah, baby doe, exactly what I said. Yeah, she wouldn't bring it out that far and not just bring it up in that she's going to need her stuff from it. Her makeup. She had to go to work. She had to be at work at 9 in the morning. It wasn't that like she was going to have a leisurely day and just like grab a pair of pajamas and sit in them all day. What's happening? What are you guys talking about? CW? You got new CW news? What's going on? Hey, my full heart and hands. Jeannie? Jeannie spilling new news? Okay, I'm gonna go on. I'll get the new news later. All right, let me see what else I have here. Now here's one we haven't seen. Ouch. So this looks like people's Christmas cards. These look like dental reminders. Oh, that's magnets. I thought that was a drawer. No, those are magnets on the refrigerator. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. And then, of course, let's see. Okay, so now what happened, right? You might think, like, what happened? How did Mark get the kids, after this happened? Okay, he got to keep the kids because the Department of Children and Family Services shelter petition was denied. So a judge denied a sheltering petition for the children of Mark Sievers, husband of Teresa Sievers. Both girls will stay with Sievers. This is before he was arrested, okay? A Lee County judge, was deciding that whether the husband of Dr. Teresa Sievers should maintain custody of his two daughters. So because he wasn't charged with a crime, even though court documents released by the state attorney's office suggest that he was involved in the planning of his wife's murder, the autopsy showed she died of blunt force trauma to the head. And on Friday, this is a long time ago, Mark Sievers appeared at an emergency shelter hearing before the Lee Circuit County Judge Lee A. Schreiber. Schreiber said she needed more time to decide whether the girls ages 8 and 11, there's the ages of the girls, should stay with their father. Schreiber could grant the Department of Children and Family custody of the girls who were in court on Friday. The hearing would continue on Monday, and then the judge ruled that they can be with their father. Now, here's a picture of, remember that Mercedes that we saw, the one that was pretty worn inside? Well, there's Mark Sievers moving the vehicle at the residence. This is before his arrest. So that was a Mercedes wagon. Now, it said the attorney for the Department of Children and Family said Mark Sievers made plans to leave the two girls with someone, but the person he chose was denied because of a sexual abuse report. So when did he want to leave them? Let me see. As it's moved. In some cases, an emergency shelter hearing takes place after a child has been taken from the parents, but the two girls have not been placed in the department's custody. The department was able to schedule a hearing in front of a judge once a call was made to a child protection investigator. Information on the caller's identity is confidential. So that's that. And hang on. All right, let me just get. Okay, so now so when they're talking about the cars, some people had some things to say about the cars when this was all happening. So when they were talking about looking at Dr. Petritus's truck that we saw, the Cadillac Escalade truck that we looked at, people said, his car sure looks nice and normal compared to Mark's van. So maybe Mark was driving the van, but and it was Mark's van. And this car, this Mercedes, was hers. And the reason the van was at the airport is they all left together, so maybe Mark drove his van. That might be what it is, that it's Mark's van. Which would explain why it had the firearms. I'm looking at something. And again, people were concerned with that tape that Mommy and Daddy love making. And wondering what kind of tape that was. I'm trying to see if they know anything about the that drawing. Hang on. The notes. Oh, wait a second. Let's see. See, and you know, remember I saw that drop of blood in the van? People are thinking that might be a drop of blood as well. I'm trying to see something. So someone said that they were disgusted by the labeling of the tapes, and I'm leaning towards them not being innocent, unfortunately. The one that says Mommy and Daddy love making and talk. I'm trying to see if anybody mentions that picture. Hold on one second. All right, let me see. What is this? Let's see. Okay, he had a lot of, I'm going to show you the Facebook posts. Let me just make sure that this stuff is all kosher. Okay, so this, I'm trying to see, this is, I think this is Mark's. Okay, let's see. Facebook business record. See what this one is. All right, I'm gonna pull it. I just want to make sure that there's nothing, you know, that. Okay, this one looks, I think this is okay. All right, so let me pull this one over, hang on. Let me make sure you can see it. Okay. This is, hold on, is this the right one? Hold on. This isn't going in order. Hang on, why is this not going in order? This is not going in the order that oh, I see, because it's, hold on a minute. It used the wrong binders. Okay, hold on. We've already seen this. Yeah, we've seen this one. This is not the one I want. Hold on, let me go to, we want it, what happened? This is not the right one. Hang on. I gotta go back. Something happened when I pulled my, okay, so we want to go to this one. Sorry, this one. Let's go. Okay. Okay, this is, let me pull this over. These are, looks like texts, and let's see. So recipient Jimmy Rogers, deleted, false, a week ago. This, what's up, good looking. If you can speak English, friend me. Okay. This is Jimmy Rogers. Read the things I post. What's up, sexy? What are you going to do today? Going out with the girls. What about you? Now, these are from Wendy. Now, Wendy is, I don't know if Wendy is the, it's not Curtis's, that Wendy, or is this another girlfriend that he had besides the one that he was living with? Okay, so let's see what happens. Going out with the girls, what about you? Sitting at home, waiting on my parole officer to show up. That must be little Jimmy Rogers. Oh, I see. Yep, yep. Let Kyle Mitchell know Jake Clark is who hit his house in 2010. That, and have him to hit me up. He still blames me, even stole a pool stick that my grandpa left me because he thought he was getting back at me. Jack Clark has Kyle's shotgun at his house. Jake used to have Kyle's watch and TV. And these are from Corey Freeze, Jimmy Rogers. Okay, and then this is sent by Jimmy Rogers. Do you know how to get a hold of Destiny Hayes? And then Corey says, no, I don't. Her cousin took my son from me back in August, so I don't really hear from them. And then Jimmy said, wow, sorry to hear that, man. And then Corey said, F her and Kyle, LOL. And then Jimmy said, I used to F her when Jack was with her. And Corey says, me too, LOL. And then Corey said, then I got with her cuz. Then I got with her cuz. And Jimmy says, right on. Now an Angela Reagan, no, Jimmy sends something to Angela Reagan and says, this profile is so fake. And then Vicky Moore sends something to Jimmy Rogers that says, barbecue has been changed to a later date. Sorry. And this is this is in April, before the murders. Jimmy sends something to Vicky and says, okay, just let me know. Vicky sends something back to Jimmy and says, Sunday the 19th, 3 o'clock p.m., Steelville, Dawn and Penny will put Rash in her final resting place. And Jimmy writes back saying, okay, I'll be there. Now, Donald Griggs sends to Jimmy, hey Jimmy, what's up, man? And then he asks him, you still in Potosi? Jimmy says, yep. And then Donald says, you still at JV? And Jimmy says, yeah, why? Yeah, why? And Donald says, I don't know. I don't know if I'm laid off or fired. And then he says, no reason, just talking. And then he sends him another message. This is Donald. You off today? And Jimmy says, yeah. And Donald says, if you want, you can come over and get yourself some wine. And then Donald says again, I ain't doing nothing. And then we have Jimmy sending something to Morgan Dameron. I look forward that's how to meeting you one day. And Morgan says, you too. I've heard a lot about you, smiley face. Sometime all of us should get together and meet. And Jimmy says, yes, we should, exclamation point. Okay, and then Morgan says, hopefully soon too, exclamation point, and then there's like some little box there. And then Jimmy says, yep. Sounds like from the Land Before Time, Petrie. Yep. What are you doing this weekend? I normally got weekends off, but truly never know when I work. And then Morgan says, I'm not sure. Mom has the kids this week, so I'm not sure what her plans are, LOL. It would be so much fun to have us all hang out, though. And Jimmy says, I know. And then Morgan sent something that's probably a emoticon that didn't, come up well. Okay, and then Jimmy says, hope we can all get together soon. And then Jimmy says, hope the things you have heard about me are good. That doesn't sound good, Jimmy. No, I hope the things you have heard about me are good. Why, Jimmy? Could you have really bad things that someone could have said? That's not a good line. And then Morgan says, I hope so too. And yes, they're good. And then there's a Kyrie Long that he sends something to, and he says, this one time my clown nose fell off. Yep, I'm still nuts. That's good to know, Jimmy. He's still nuts. Don't worry, guys. That's why he's wearing the turtle suit. And then this Kyrie says, ha ha ha, LMFAO. I can see that. And then we have Dustin Wheeler sending something to Jimmy. What's up, bro? Jimmy says, I'm doing all right. How about yourself? And then Dustin says, not good, bro. Homeless. And then Jimmy said, I just got out of federal prison. And then Dustin said, damn, for what? And then Jimmy said, guns. Dustin says, damn, bro, where you at? Jimmy says, Cadet, Missouri. And Dustin says, where is that at? And then Jimmy says, south of STI. St. Louis. Is that how he's STL, St. Louis. Okay, that's interesting abbreviation. Okay. Dustin says, okay, that's what's up. I'm homeless in Columbia. And Jimmy says, damn, but he says, dame. Dame, dude. That sucks. But I can't help you. And Dustin says, I know. And then he says, so how long did you do? And Jimmy says, 5 years flat. Dustin says, damn, that's crazy. And then Dustin says, you on parole? And then Dustin says, hey, bro, do you think you could help me out with some money so I can get a hotel for me and my girl that's having my baby? It's too cold tonight. And Jimmy says, no, I can't. And Dustin says, okay. And then Dustin texts him again and says, what's up, bub? And he says, what's your number? And I guess Jimmy ignored him from that point on. Okay, and then we have Teresa rolling. Jimmy sends her a message and says, no, but we have met. I'm your sister's friend. And Teresa says, I guess I don't remember you. So that was a quick, I guess he was trying to hook up with her or something. Okay. And then we have Jimmy sending something to Shelby May. What's up? And Shelby says, sorry, I missed your message. I've been busy with school. You? And Jimmy says, trying to find a better job. And Shelby says, where do you work now? And Jimmy says, JV contracting. Shelby says, where do you want to work? Jimmy says, I don't really care. I just need a job that pays $600 a week back around Moberly. And Jimmy says, I want to move back where I know more people unless I find a reason to stay down here. And then Jimmy says, so what are you going to school for? And Shelby says, I tutor at the campus, so I'm not always on Facebook. I'm getting my associates in psychology, and I want to go into dietetics. And Jimmy says, that's great. I always did good in school. Also, even though I party a lot. And then Jimmy says, maybe you're not on DB a lot. Just call me or text. Text me. My number is blah, blah, blah. Okay. Then Jimmy says to Shelby, what's up? Looks like she's ignoring him again. And she's like, sorry, I was tutoring and doing homework, and that's the end of that one. Okay. Now, Jimmy's reaching out to another, Taylor Fast. What's been up? Ain't seen you in a long time. And Taylor says, and then Jimmy says, let's all hang out sometime. And then Taylor says, just Been staying with DJ till my apartment's ready to move into. Text Taylor earlier asking what she was doing, and she never replied. Okay, and then Jimmy texts Taylor, and he says, well, call my phone in an hour, or she will be here. Or so she will be here. And then Taylor texts back, what's your number? He gives her the number. And then Taylor texts, Kay, how's all that working? And Jimmy says, she's here, call. And then he said, she just got here if you want to talk to her. And then Taylor said, hey, is Taylor at your house? And Jimmy says, yeah, what's up? Okay, and then we have Dwayne Watts. And Dwayne Watts says, Jimmy, you got the text? Jimmy says, no, but I got this message. And then Dwayne Watts says, okay, was the number blah, blah, blah? And Jimmy says, my number is blah, blah, blah. It was the wrong number. Dwayne says, that's the number I messaged to. And Dwayne said, Jimmy, if she there. And then Dwayne said, what I was meaning is, has she got there? An answer. Okay, and now Jenny Hill says to Jimmy, thanks for calling me back, douche. And then she sent him another one, are you okay? And then she sends him another one, it's a sticker. And it's a sad face. And she says, really, Jim? 5 question marks. Still not going to answer me, huh? 5 question marks. Guess you're done with our friendship completely. And then she texts him again. I know your birthday is in 3 days too. 3 exclamation points. And then he finally texts her back and says, yes, it is. I don't want to be around you and hurt you anymore. I don't have feelings. I'm sorry. I don't have feelings for you. I don't have feelings for you. I'm sorry. And then he says, some of the reason now. Oh no, she says, LOL. Oh, I'm way over that. So, is that why you've been ignoring me? Afraid to hurt me? And he says, some of the reason now, what do you want? And she says, okay, I call bullshit on that, Jim. You know it, and I know it. We're good friends. And then it says, I is talking to you. And then she said, miss. Oh, she missed talking to him. Okay. And then Jimmy says, well, not much going on here. My car got hit by a tree today. And she says, I know. I seen it on Facebook. Don't you miss hanging out with me a little bit? How many question marks there? 6 there. LOL. And he says, yeah, but I stay busy. And she says, yeah. Well, it's time to clear your schedule and us start hanging again, effer. And that was the end of that. Okay. And then Jennifer Gam is, Jimmy got around a little bit, huh? With the turtle. I wonder what they think of the turtle suit. So then Jennifer said, hey, how are ya? Jimmy answered right back, good. She said, good to hear. Where are you icing these days? And then she said, living, not icing. LOL. Damn, spell check. And Jennifer said, you're laughing. Good. And Jimmy said, Potosi. And Jennifer said, I see. What's new? And Jimmy said, I'll call you later. My phone is about to die. And Jennifer says, K. And then Jimmy says, what's up, sis? And Jennifer says, hey, not too much. Just got home from work and cooking dinner. You? And he gives her the number and says, call me. And then he says, not a lot. And she says, hey, sorry, was busy with dinner and the kiddos. How you doing? He says, good. She says, good to hear. Now we've got Amber Coleman. And let's see. Jimmy's sending this to Amber. And just says, taken. Oh, that was quick. Then we've got Ricky Michelle Painter, who's texting Jimmy and says, hi, my brother knows you, but I don't think I do, LOL. Jimmy says, well, here's your chance to. She says, LMAO. All right then. And then Jimmy says, where do you want to meet up at? I just got some beer and I'm headed to town. Well, he's quite a catch. And then Ricky says, that would be awesome any other time, but I've been sick all day. And then Ricky says, jerk. And then Jimmy says, what's up, sexy? And Ricky says, nothing. Just sitting here watching TV. You? And then Jimmy says, laying in bed, wishing I had a good old lady to share it with. Spelling is atrocious. Okay, and I guess she was like, not so much. So now he's on to another one. Kimberly Louise this time. What's up? Did you go to Mac to become a cop? She says, hey, not much. And no, I haven't gone through the academy yet. I always see you at the bash, LOL. And then he says, what's up? And I guess she just didn't respond to him anymore. And then so he hits up Celia Gowan. What's up? Celia says, not much. What's up with you? Jimmy says, just got off work. What do you got planned for the weekend? And then she doesn't answer him. So then he messages her again and says, what's up? And I guess she blew him off. So he goes to Brittany Boyd, and says, what's up? And let's see. Brittany says, not too much. You? He says, hungover from last night and going to bed soon. She says, that sucks. And he says, yep, I plan to go to Hub's Pub again, though, Friday. And then he says, you want to come with? I don't really go to bars, Brittany says. Jimmy says, how old are you? She says, 19. And then he says, well, then what do you got planned for the weekend? And she says, work. And he says, that sucks. I'm trying to do something fun this weekend. And then he says, so are you just one of them hot chicks that doesn't know it? I mean, really, you post that about being single. You could have anyone you wanted. You're beautiful. Wrong form of your... Okay, and then she says, I can't have anyone I want, but thank you. And then Jimmy says, well, you can have me. You could have me. She didn't even know about the turtle suit yet. And she says, that's sweet. It's not so sweet, Brittany. And then Jimmy says, women only stay single if they want to be. ... She says, maybe I want to be. Jimmy says, so what's your reason? She says, it's better than getting cheated on, played, used, drug along. I'd rather just stay single with that person, and the odds of I'd rather just stay single till I'm ready for marriage. There's no reason to date if you're not looking at marriage with that person, and the odds of a relationship leading to marriage this young are close to none, so why date? And now Jimmy says, older guys like me are looking to settle down. And she said, not to be rude, but I'm not. Jimmy's still working, and he says, I've been in love once and she died in November. Otherwise, I've mostly been about great sex and a good time most of my life. It's good to know, Jimmy. And she says, I'm sorry to hear that. Jimmy, just cut your losses now because you're forget it. He's still going to go for it. Yeah, that's why I'm single now. I've not dated since. Love scares me. Turtle suit's going to scare you too. Then he says, I want it again, but I'm afraid to get hurt. She says, yeah, love's scary. Jimmy says, true. So it means you're not looking for a relationship. Do you want to just go hang out with me sometime? And she says, IDK, I don't know. Jimmy says, I don't know a lot of people down here, and I planned to have fun this summer. I just want some chicks to party with and hang out. And then he says, I know your friends are just as hot as you, even if you don't want me. So let's go kick it sometime. She didn't answer, so he texts her back. What's up? Got any plans for this weekend? She blew him off. Okay, and then he's moving on to, okay. Let's see here. Cheyenne Crump. Are you single? Yeah, Cheyenne says. Well, how about we get together sometime? I don't know. Jimmy gives her his number. Call me sometime. I'd like to get to know you. She didn't answer him, so he tries one more time. What's up? That writes that one off. Wow, he just going through the ladies here. Okay. It's just like reading awkward text from last night. Okay, so then we have Jimmy going on to now to Amanda Hendricks. What's up? Do you still live in Cadet? I've never seen a woman as beautiful as you around here. If you want to meet up sometime and hang out, my number is blah, blah, blah. She doesn't answer him. And he then texts her back a few days later and says, happy birthday. And now we've got Garrett West texts Jimmy and says, get to bed. Sounds like Gail. Then we have Jimmy texting Tyler Smith. Remember me? The junction, is that how you spell the junction? That's an interesting spelling. The junction crackhead. And then Tyler says, ha ha, what's up, man? That's the end of that. Then he's on to Coda. What's up? She didn't even answer him. Then he's on to Mercedes. What's up, beautiful? And Mercedes says, I don't know if I should talk with you. Trying to become a cop. Why? She says. And he says, I just got out of federal prison a year ago. She says, damn. And then Jimmy says, you're really hot though, so I don't know. As much as I'm freaked out by you, I still want to talk. My number is blah, blah, blah. And she says, why were you in prison? Is my question. And he says, call me and I'll tell you. And then I guess she didn't answer him, so he goes guns, but it's a long story. And then she says, oh, well, I'm almost to work, so... And he says, text me when you get off. She says, will do, but she never called him back again, texted him. Nope. So he goes to Janelle. What's up? Janelle says, I just texted you. How are you? No, hold on a minute. Was that Janelle? Yeah, that was Janelle. And then she says, putting my son to sleep. I can call you back. And then Jimmy says, I'm in Paris. What's up? If you need a place to stay, you can come live with me. And she says, where do you live? Thanks for offering, man. And he says, call me. Cadet, Missouri. She said, I can't call. Phone is shut off till tomorrow. And then he said, my phone has been going nuts in my pocket. I'm at work. So do you want to come down here? If so, I can come get you this weekend. Jimmy's really desperate, huh? And then, I guess it's emoticon. Then Jimmy says, so what's up, chick? That's the end of that one. So he goes to Melissa Wheat now. What's up? He didn't even get an answer. That was done. Then he's Jake Clark. Call me sometime, or should I just drop by next time I'm in town? Then he's on to Katie Leanne. What is his girlfriend's, the one that was in, what is her name? We haven't seen her on scene yet. Katie Leanne, are you single? Doesn't answer. Stephanie Fortner. What's up? No. Alexis Canella. So are all women in Cali hot as you? No answer. Kayla, what's up? Shelby, so are you single? No. Okay. Imagine finding out you had a text from little Jimmy Rogers. Jessica Reynolds. Wow, there is nothing on your page, so how have you been? Good. I'm in Paris. What's up? Jessica says, sorry, not on here much. I've been good. You? And she blew him off. So now Stephanie. What's up? Stephanie says, not much. How about you? He says, I'm doing good, but I'd be better if I was hanging out with you. You didn't know Jimmy had these lines, did you? Take notes, gentlemen. And she says, why you say that? LOL. And he says, because you're just as good looking as me. Not in that turtle suit. And then Jimmy says, you should hit me up sometime. My number is blah, blah, blah. And then Jimmy says, in the past year, you're one of the hottest chicks I met. That's a good line. Write that one down. Then he's on to Bailey. Are you single? No answer. Then Austin. How is it that you're on the friends list with half the people I know 3 hours away? No answer. Then Brittany Turnbull. What's up? I live in Cadet now, but I used to live up around Como. So how do we have friends in both places but never met? She didn't want to do anything with him. Okay, then Billie Jean Ray says, what's up? Nothing happens there. Elizabeth Reeves. I want to hang out with us. Let's see, who wrote this one? Oh, Jimmy. I want to hang out with you. And she doesn't want to hang out with you. Andrea, what's up? Nothing, she won't answer him. Tracy, Vaughn. What's up? Jimmy says. She says, not much, just working. How about you? He says, driving, but I had to tell you. Who knew Jimmy had these lines? You're looking good these days. And then she said, thanks. I put on some weight since back then, though. Baby weight is hard to lose, and you shouldn't be texting and driving. Okay? And then he was like, not going there. Okay? And then Eldon Johnston says, damn, boy. Hope things are going good times. And then Jimmy didn't answer me. He said, last time I saw you was in Jones' restaurant. And then Eldon said, the time before that, the avalanche incident. And then Jimmy says, yeah, I've been in prison. And Eldon says, damn, how long, if you don't mind me asking? Jimmy says, 5 years. Jimmy says, I see and hear you're doing good these days. And then he gives Eldon his number. And then he says, what's up? And Eldon blew him off. So then Jimmy texts Carl Starks and says, next time I'm in town, I'll see you. That sounds like a threat. Not if I see you first. Then Miranda, tell Zeb I'm out of prison and that I said, what's up? That's a good message. Hey, Zeb, this guy named Jimmy said he's out of prison and he wants to know what's up. Okay. Epiphany Purdy. That's a nice name, isn't it? Epiphany Purdy. Last week at the bar, I thought you said you was seeing someone. Your profile says single. So he's taking down names and he's taking down information. So he's good there. Now she says, I'm with Russell Forsyth. I have been together with him for 2.5 years. I just don't change my info on Facebook. Now, Amber Conway, what's up? He says, he's talking to Amber. She doesn't answer him. The Mariah Dawn Clark, he tries her. What's up? I'm out of prison. I thought about stopping by yesterday. Stooping by. He thought about stooping by yesterday, and I guess she was like, no, sorry, and nothing happened there. Veronica Lynn, Jimmy Rogers, that's not like the best line there. What's up? How is the city life? I think I'll send these to my son, like, don't text women like this, what not to do. Okay. Then Nora Wade. Dame. Looking good. What's up? Amber Dunlap. What's up? Nobody's listening to him. Okay, Jimmy to Image Harden. Your friend is nuts. You should have warned me. And then Image says, I didn't think she would act like that. And then all's good because he just gives Image's phone number. And then says, I would rather talk than email. And then he said, did Candace tell you I quit talking to her? And Image says, yeah. That's it for that one. So you got Austin now. Sending something to Jimmy. You need to call me sometimes because I don't have your number on this phone, man. Same number. And then Austin gives a number. And then, sadly, that's the end of that. The rejection is real. Who would have thought that Jimmy Rogers, that had that horrible scowl and such meanness on, that we said he had like two emotions, angry and angrier, right? Would you think he's hitting up all these women like this? That's crazy. It's snowing like crazy, Sassy? Wow, and that's tomorrow's the busiest travel day of all, Sassy Darcy. That's not good. You couldn't hear me? Wake Up said you couldn't hear me? Oh, please tell me that I didn't read all that and you didn't hear me. You really couldn't hear me? That whole time I was reading that? It's 3:33. Oh, how come? But he's saying the sound changed. Can you hear me? Is the sound funny? Oh, okay. Did anybody think that the little Jimmy Rogers in the turtle suit had lines like that? Oh, just the last sentence. Okay. Dylan, did you know that? Those are... He is a smooth charmer, isn't he? You got freaked out, Janelle? Why? He thinks he's a player. You really can't hear me well? Okay, hold on a minute. You guys are freaking. Can you hear me now? Audio's fine. Okay. Okay, because somebody said it was crackling, and then somebody said get closer to the mic. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Oh, the Janelle. Oh, yeah. That was 3:33. He sure tried really hard, one after another. Yeah. That guy is such a nasty creeper. Did anybody... What was his girl's name? What was his girl's name that was in that interview thing? Who remembers her name? Taylor. And we heard about a Taylor, right? Something about Taylor? So I wonder if that was the Taylor he was talking about. Hey, Angel Kelly, somebody was looking for you. People were looking for you. How are you doing? Okay? No. No, they weren't in one day. It was in, I think it was like around April, right before the murders. Taylor Shoemaker. Mommy, have you seen Curtis Wainwright and the case of the missing man? Honey Badger? The case of the missing man? No. The longer, the less I want to take. Keep it kind. Just think about those guys that do that on Facebook. They could be little Jimmy Rogers. Could be in the turtle suit. Not too cool. Yuck. Take your pup to the potty. Think about how grossed out you would be if you realize, you're like, oh my gosh, that guy, I wonder if that was, oh, little Jimmy Rogers messaged me. We didn't get the blood test result back, but you know what happened today? She lifted up her leg the same way she did when she had the Lyme disease. I'm thinking either she hasn't, which is, to me and Jimmy would be the best thing, if it is a tick-borne illness. it would be the best thing, because then, we don't want to hear she has lymphoma or something. So if it was a tick-borne, and the vet said it could be, because it could either be the Lyme disease that didn't go away completely, or it could be a different tick-borne illness. So, we'll probably know something tomorrow, but then that would be better than lymphoma. They can put her on antibiotics and stuff. So, hopefully, nothing worse than that, and something that's easily curable. The one he said he didn't have feelings for was named Jenny. He didn't say feeling, he said fillings. I don't have feelings for you. Sorry, I don't want to hurt you. Because he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He didn't want to hurt her. He didn't have fillings for her. Fillings. Jimmy, yeah, right? You think that even the one that he didn't have fillings for, that he would have, just said he had some fillings for her. Thank you, go girl. Empty ravioli and no fillings. Oh, no, Danielle, really? I mean, Angel Callie? Your dog died? Oh, I'm sorry. How? Right there, or you had to go to the vet? Was that your mom's dog, or which one was that? The one that was sick? Sorry to hear that. How old was the dog? Good morning, Linda. I need help from all the moms. Sore throat remedies. Well, they always say salt water, tea with honey. You can even try, if you have melaleuca oil, gargling with it. Don't swallow it. Just gargle with it and rinse your mouth out. What happened? Twin babies? Where, Deborah? How old? Honey, I can't play someone else's video in here. Oh, you left for a short time? It's okay. Jimmy Rogers was just trying to hit up lady after lady after lady. He didn't have any luck. What happened, Crystal? What did Crystal say? It was my little guy. He had trouble breathing a few days ago. You held him for 24 hours straight. We went to the vet. He tried to save him. His heart gave up. How old was he? Oh, so sorry, Angel Callie. I know. It was tough. It's tough. So it was your little guy? Possums eat thousands of ticks. Maybe don't do 50 pounds of birdseed. His opener was, yeah, that one was not good. Your sister's water just broke. Oh, exciting. Crystal. Hey, Kathy from Texas. All right, let's see what else. To steam out, didn't want to ruin my phone. Your sister's first baby, this may be a while. Might not. You never know. 6-week-old babies. Where did it happen, Deborah? And what was the parents are responsible for that? What was that about? They wouldn't stop crying or something and they flipped out and shook them? What'd they do? Yeah, I know, Angela Callie, it's horrible. Yes, Daisy, tomorrow, yes. Someone said it's going to be an early day. I'm having a dairy milk chocolate. And this was after 2 we were left in a hot car. Both died. Terrible. Did you say what happened to them? Let me see. Not yet, right? Where was it? Is it in Australia, New Zealand, or is it? Oh, that has to be done. Where did it happen? You just read about that? Chocolate is good? Chocolate is good, Apple Snapple. Janelle just read it. Jimmy is probably having a lot of... Little Jimmy. I wonder if he's using those lines. Isn't it weird that you can read the lines of the... Like, you couldn't really do much of that before. Guess all that yelling I've been doing... Oh, come out, yeah. It's working. So sorry. Oh, Australia. Okay, gotcha. That's terrible. Okay, let me see what Sunnybank Hills. Oh, you missed a lot. You missed a lot of Jimmy Rogers. Some of his best stuff. Some of his best lines. Missed it though. Sorry. Let me see here. See what else we have in here. Oh, we got we've got some more. Oh wow, this stuff is yikes. Okay. Whoa, this is not for YouTube reading. Jimmy's a little bit wow. Okay. I want to see if this is all. just listen to this one. This is not one that's bad. This lady named Angel Coleman sends this to Jimmy Rogers. I know that that could be so. That's going to be so misconstrued, isn't it? Carolyn said that somebody said this to Jimmy. Jimmy Rogers. I just want to tell you, I'm not the one who told Robbie that we slept together. He went through my phone before I could delete anything at all, and he got pissed off and went to your house, and then Taylor came over, and I couldn't lie to her because Robbie was standing right there, and he would have told her. And also, Robbie was the one who told Kenny and Bud about you having Bud's ladder. But I just wanted to say I'm sorry, and I hope you and Taylor are okay. I didn't want to start any problems with y'all. And you can show Taylor this message, too, because I'm apologizing to the both of you. And right before that, Jimmy sent a message to Angel, pretending we don't know, maybe it really was Taylor. Said, "This is Taylor. Do not ever message either of us again." And that goes for the both of you. And then before that, Angel said, "Well, me and Robbie aren't together anymore, so I saw my opportunity to apologize. You should have been grateful that I was nice enough to say something to you. Otherwise, you would have never known. So lose the attitude, because I didn't do anything wrong. You sleep with other men and women, so therefore I don't see why you're so pissed." This is okay. This is some bad stuff here. Whose phone is that? Mine? How come you had it? You're going through my phone? Yeah. Oh. You already went through my phone?
No, I have a direct line.
You cloned it already?
No, it comes over to
No, you cloned it already.
what?
You clone it. You clone the phone, so then you can see it with like another phone or something. Mm-hmm. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right, let me see. I want out of this, okay, yeah, this stuff, let me see if it's all bad. I'm trying to see if they have anything about his, like, his crimes here. This is like, he really evolved into really going into how long things are and what he could do with them. Mm-hmm.
I found something to say that
What?
that smear test that they do with the vets,
Yeah.
the blood, cannot always find that one you sent me, Anna, whatever the heck it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do they say?
He said you need to do a one-gap blood test, which is what you did, so just wait.
You need to do what kind of blood test?
One that's, like they said, what is it?
But that's not. But he didn't check. Is that checking for tick stuff?
I hope so. If not, then I have to.
It's not. Okay. Okay. Here's someone that Meredith. He tried to text this lady Meredith, and let's see what he said here. He says, "What's up? You friended me like 2 weeks ago. How you doing?" She said, hey, I'm good, and you? He said, I'm doing great. I got a good job, and I'm living the normal life. She says, good to hear. And then he says, how old is your daughter? And I thought you could get pregnant. She says, she's 1. And I thought so too. I guess God had different plans. And then Jimmy says, he means to say awesome, but he says, that's awesome. I still ain't got any kids. My old lady died in November. Other than her, I really ain't tried. Meredith says, oh no, he says to Meredith, so are you a teacher now, like you always wanted to be? Meredith says, how'd she die? And Meredith says, I'm a para, still going to school. Jimmy says, car wreck, pulling out of the glass station. It's not funny, but the glass station, 2 miles from our house. Hit me the wrong way. So then Meredith says, did she have kids? And he says, no, but she was pregnant. And then Meredith says, sorry to hear that. And that's the end of that relationship. I've got to read through these and make sure they're not like, he's kind of, must be getting more and more desperate. Okay, I think we can do this one. This has Taylor in it. Okay. So he tries something with this Emily, and he says, as many as my post that you like, we should hang out sometime. And she doesn't answer him. And then he says, he means to say I'll, but he says, I'll keep you laughing. She didn't answer him. So then he goes on to Ashley. No, actually, Ashley started with him. She said, what's up? He said, what's up, sexy? And then she said, NM, which I guess is not never mind, but nothing much. And then he said, so what are you doing tonight? She says, I don't know. Taylor's talking about having a bonfire. And he says, oh yeah, I've been trying to call her. And then he sent a sticker, but just like a thumbs up. It was probably one of those fake thumbs up that, oh, I didn't mean to send that. That's what it looks like. So then he says, here's the next good line. How about we all hook up tonight? She says, thinking about it. But she ain't text him back now. So he gives her his number. And then he says her phone goes to voicemail. And she says, Ashley says, I just text her mom to see what's up. And then he says, give me a number and I'll send you a pic of what's up. Oh, that is so bad. And then she doesn't answer him, of course. So then the next line out of his mouth is, hello? ... And then she says, talking to Taylor. And then he just says, okay. And then she still doesn't get back to him, so he texts her again and says, what's up? She says, I'm getting ready to go to the park with Taylor, LOL. And he says, right on. You know what? He talks like he's like from the 60s or something. Right on. Wish I was coming there with you two. And then he says, so when are the three of us getting together? Or the two of us? And Ashley says, the two of us will never get together alone. I won't do it without my biatch. And then she says, hey, you going out tonight? And he says, what's up, sexy? She says, LOL, nothing, getting ready to go home. And he says, can I come with you, LOL? And then he says, we're going to get some Easter egg hunt tonight in Park Hills. We're going to some Easter egg hunt. So you should have wore the turtle suit, the rabbit in the hair. No, not the rabbit in the hair. The rabbit, the tortoise in the hair. I'm thinking of him. I'm thinking of him in the tourist at the Easter egg hunt. Okay. So he says, we're going to some Easter egg hunt tonight in Park Hills. And then Ashley says to the adult one, so there's an adult Easter egg hunt. And then he says, what's up? Call me. And then, I guess she did. And then Cy Fields, CY, says, hey man, how you getting along? You doing all right? And Jimmy says, yeah, out of prison. I'm doing good. And Cy says, that's good, man. Just keep your head up. Keep straight. My mother said to tell you hello, Cy tells him. And then Jimmy says, you tell her I said hi. And then Cy says, dude, you need license on your car, LOL. They're kind of a necessity. And then, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. I can't see. Hold on. What is this saying? Oh, okay. You want to call in, Lisa? I'll send you the number. Jimmy Rogers can wait. He's not going anywhere. See, he's in his turtle suit. Okay. I sent it to you. So just hang out with this until you come on. Here's my turtle suit stuff. Okay, so, dude, you need a license on your car. They're LOL, they're kind of a necessity. And he says, Jimmy says, yeah, I just ain't had the money for the sales tax, SAILS tax, for the sales tax. And then Cy says, yeah, I just paid mine on my truck, $1,600 worth. Jimmy says, that's what I owe. Cy says, yeah, sucks to pay big money when you're broke. Jimmy says, yep, but Phil's, so I think he thinks that's how you spell it, because he said fillings before, and now he says Phil's for feels. Yep, but Phil's good to be broke and free than well off and worrying about going back to prison. Well, it's where you are right now. Cy says, there you go. That's all you can ask for. And then he calls an Alicia Tischel. How's Josh? She says, he's okay, I guess. In a lot of pain. And Jimmy says, yep, they will give him something for that. At least he's alive. Alicia says, exactly right. Now Tiffany sends something to him, says, hey dude, I want to let you know that Josh was in a bad wreck tonight out on Rock Road in Paris. He hit a tree and he was ejected. They life-flighted him to the university where they're doing a CAT scan now. And that's really all I know. I know that Josh would want you to know. You two have always been close. And then she said, he's all good. Big gash on the neck, and they have operated on him already, and some stitches on his face. And then Jimmy says, Dame, again, tell Josh I said that I'm glad he is okay. And she says, I will. Alicia just posted a pic, and he looks pretty beat up. And Jimmy says, Dame, send me that pic. My number is blah, blah, blah. So then Dennis Emily says, hey, I got them pizza toppings you was asking about to Jimmy. And he says, good. I'll get back to Potosi at about 6 or 6:30. Pizza toppings? And then he hits up a Destiny Arnett hits him up. Hey, Jimmy, what's up, man? And he says, what's up? And she says, I'm just doing laundry. What about you? And he says, not much. I just got rained out, so I'm off work early. And she says, fun, fun. And then he says, he's always got, you never did talk much to me after that night at Sean's. Why is that? He asks her. And she says, no reason. Things just have gotten really busy with my grandpa job. And he says, I was wanting to hook up and F again, but didn't know what to think. To thank, he says, instead of think. And then she says, are you living in town now? And he says, no, but I plan to come back in a few weeks again for a few days. She says, ooh, I see. And he says, oh my gosh. So how bad did I end up? I can't even, okay. So he says, so how bad did I end up ripping you? And she says, it wasn't that bad. And he said, well, good. Then you got no reason to complain about effing again. And she says, sure I do, Lou. And then she said, no, that was supposed to be LOL. And then he texted her again and says, what's up? She didn't answer. He texted her again and said, so what reason would you have not to want to hook up again? And she said, I'm sick right now. I'll talk to you later. And he just said, K, and that was the end of that. So then there's a Brooke Keene, and Jimmy says, what's up? I don't know you. I don't know if you know who I am, but I was Rachel's boy. I was Rachel's boyfriend. I've wanted to meet you for a while now. Hope you're doing better. My number is blank. If you ever need anything. And then he texts her again and says, why do you post all these things about more or less wanting a relationship? 3 question marks. You're hot as F, and there isn't too many guys that wouldn't want to date you. And she says, "'Cause I need a real one." And that was it. And then he finds someone named Jemmy. And he says to her, "What's it like in your country?" She says, "Sorry, I don't understand what you mean." And that was the end of that. And then he says to Kelsey, "How did shrink Bailey's head?" And she says, "Camera effect." And that's the end of that batch. But I couldn't read you a lot of them. Let's see. I gave you, Lisa, you have the number. Yeah, I'm just looking if there's any that I. He asked this one girl, Clara, "Why no pic with your profile? Are you a cop?" And then he asked this other lady, Elizabeth, "Do I know you? If so, how?" And she says she's Joe Harvey's sister. Yeah, I can't. That's all I can read you on that portion. I wonder if these are like all. Let's see. What do we have here? Those are the notes. Oh, I see. Those were Jimmy Rogers' Facebook messages. That's what all of that was. Let's see what else we have. So Lisa has the number. The pool, we've seen that. Let's see what else we have. There's Mark's. Oh, wait a second. Let's see here. There's that. That's nothing. So I wonder if Curtis was a swinger as well. Did anybody think about that? maybe because Jimmy Rogers seems like he wants to hook up with more than one. I don't know. Let me go back to the chat to see what's going on with Lisa. Oh, okay. Cause someone just said, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Well, because the message just came through on my, because Jimmy had my phone. That's why I didn't get it. It wasn't near my watch, or I don't know why. It just came through, your message. Well, that was crappy. I wonder when. See, Jimmy spoiled that. Lisa, if you're listening, it was Jimmy that spoiled that whole thing. His feelings. But yeah, wow. Remember Mindhunter, where most of the psychopath killers had bizarre sexual arousal from their dominating nature of their victims? Remember, and I didn't see that one, but I'll just tell you, I'll give you a synopsis. Jimmy, not my Jimmy, little Jimmy Rogers. Little Jimmy Rogers likes things really hard and very rough, like he needs sandpaper. Okay, so maybe you can check it out yourself. So that would, I mean, fit along with Alma. He's definitely going to get plenty of that. Maybe that's where he's wearing the turtle suit. He's the one who killed Teresa. You're going to have nightmares about the turtle suit guy. Oh, because you've been exposed to that too often? A guy like Jimmy Rogers? Oh, no, the turtle suit isn't tonight. The turtle suit, when was the turtle suit, guys? Not last night. The night before? Okay. Couple of nights ago, yeah. Yeah, it's a turtle suit. It's an anti-suicide suit, but it's it looks like a mattress cover. The one Jimmy has does. There's a nicer one that Apple Snapple put in there with. It looks green and it looks like a little pair of short pants. But Jimmy Rogers has this. Looks like a bootleg kind. Mattress cover comforter. Turtle suit is not a fashion statement. No. So I wonder what those girls would be saying now. How you doing? I love men actually, but aside from my stalker and those friends who've hit on me, I find them interesting. I'm still not understanding. Oh, Jimmy, no, I didn't hear that, that he did. He was wanting to hook up with the two girls. I think I remember that. They did put that one text out with Taylor, something about the park, and he wanted to go with the other girl, and she got pissed. I remember something like that, and I think it was in his trial. They brought it out. Hey, Bethany. I don't think those girls wanted to say much before the turtle suit. Right. I don't think they want to say much after the turtle suit. Hi, Dorothy. Well, Jimmy. Who knows if it appears if you listen to Curtis that he did. Can we trust Curtis? So sorry that happened. Men can be such bastards. I don't. True, none of them. Casbat, hello there. About time. Two Scooters said it, not me. I was just reading her comment. Hello, Casbat. I just could not believe it. He lacerated. Oh boy. Okay. I didn't read something. What is Potter saying? Oh gosh. Okay, Potter. That's yikes. You don't trust Curtis? No. Mommy, my snowman is wobbly. My snowman is wobbly. Which one? This one? They're pretty heavy. I mean, they're not like. Oh, there's some text in there maybe that he might enjoy. This one's wobbly too. All right, Two Scooter? Do they look better now? Snowman has been nipping in the eggnog there. Dip it into that eggnog. I want to make some different snowmen tomorrow. I wanted to make the bodies so that I could do a few. Well, yeah, you have to push the rice up so it's flat. Use them as a doorstop. You got 6 snowman bodies done tonight? Oh, you did all the bodies? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do that before I go to bed. I did the pine cones. I was productive while I was sitting here. I did the pine cones. I put the oil on them. And I think I'm going to season some rice with the oil. They smell really good. No bugs, Janelle. Bugs are dead with the oil. There's no bugs anyway. Absolutely none. And then I have to do the rice. And then I think I'm gonna do a bunch of sock bodies. See, because I only have this little bit of rice. So I gotta go get in the big bag and get the rice. You're doing a second snowman video. Don't mention the bugs. Oh, don't do it. Why? Because it was turning people off? Was it turning people off? Mentioning the bugs? Mommy new dress roses. Mommy new dress roses. Mommy new dress roses. New dress roses? I don't know what the new dress. I cook. Yeah, you do, Dorothy? Sure. My daughter loves the video. Night, everyone. I think we're going to do some Bethany this weekend, maybe, live. So start buying your supplies. Is it storming in California? I thought it never rains in California. But I guess they just don't warn you. Pours. Night, CC. Totally want to do the snowman. Get your snowman stuff together, because that's Southern California. Okay. You can use beans for the top. They would be weighted. Yeah, but I bought so much rice, keep it kind. Did you see how much rice I bought? 20 pounds. Do you want to build this? Yes, we do. All right, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to get off now. I'm going to put some bodies together. That's it. Oh my gosh, if people could really go to town. She said she was going to get off and she was going to put some bodies together. But I'm going to put some bodies together, and I'm going to keep them on ice because somebody said to put them in the freezer until my daughter gets here and she can help me. She can help me take care of the bodies. Okay? So, yeah. And Janelle, you said put the bodies in the freezer, right? Just over, like, keep them cold till I can do something with them. All right. I'll oil the bodies will be oiled. Okay, you missed everything, Amber? Oh boy, you go back. Anyway, bye everybody. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you guys. If you're traveling tomorrow, be careful. Stay safe. We don't want anybody getting in an accident. It's the biggest travel day of the year tomorrow, so be careful. All right? Padlock on it. And want to see you all back and not anything happen. So, oh yes, Crystal. Yep, let us know there. And everyone that's going through something tough, we've got a lot of people in our community facing some bad stuff. So, say a general prayer for the community. All right, and yeah, the men here. Amber, the men's bodies. All right. I will see you guys. And yeah, Angel Kelly, I'm really sorry about your dog. I'm sorry. It's tough. We'll keep you in our prayers. All right, everybody. Bye. Thank you, moderators. Have a great time. Casbot, take them over to your place. All right. I'll see you guys later. Love you. Bye. God bless.